This is Muktai Panchal, FHS group number 1. Our topic is leadership skills. He emerged as one of the most important and influential leaders in the country when Shivsena was born, and he still continues to be the one. Let's meet Shivsena Pramukh Balasaheb Thackeray and know his views on leadership skills. Sir, your father, Prabodhankar Thackeray, was a great social reformer. Do you think that being raised in such a family laid the foundation of the man you are today?
Yes.
How?
How I cannot answer.
Okay.
But I have developed myself, and my father is my, really speaking, everything for me. You may say, whatever you see today, that is me, or in me, is because of him.
Okay.
He laid that foundation.
So,
Because you know, when you have that atmosphere around you, naturally it goes on in generations together. When I found that my father is doing social work and social reformer, I was rather got attracted with that, his skill. He was a real fighter.
So you can say that your childhood and early youth played a very important role in flourishing your leadership skills.
No, this is the subject for you people. You find some subjects for yourself. But we just do our job. Whether we are developing that way or not is not our problem. No, it's your problem after we get developed.
Young minds look up Balasaheb Thackeray as their role models. Who was your role model?
My role model is my father. Yes.
Then I want to ask, Shivsena's conduct was more inclined towards autocracy. Even today, when Balasaheb says Mumbai Bandh, the entire Mumbai stops working immediately.
Yes.
So do you think that autocratic leaders are more efficient as compared to democratic leaders?
What is your democracy doing today? Can you answer that question? If not, but if it is going to be autocracy, if it is in the interests of the people, for the people, if you can say by the people and of the people, it's a different, that type of autocracy is different. Mere autocracy, like Indira Gandhi brought during emergency time, that is different autocracy. That doesn't go well with the democracy. But my autocracy is a disciplined one. Whatever I am doing, my Shivseniks are doing, today Uddhava is doing, is for the people, not for ourselves. We don't want anything, in fact. We are not doing to get something achieved out of it. No. No stakes in our life.
So can we put it in this way that you have taken best qualities of both the things, that autocracy and democracy, you have combined this thing and you have come up with...
Mine is a Shivashahi, not Lokshahi. As long as anything that you have, that as a policy, which doesn't deliver anything for the people, which if people elect you for them and not for the leaders, then do something for them.
Right. Do you find any difference between men and women leadership skills? Is there any difference? Gender plays important role. What do you think when it comes to leadership?
No. Why there should be a difference?
So there is no difference. It depends on
only person. Right from the beginning, men have overpowered women, in fact. And now I say women are overpowering we men.
Okay. Nowadays, leadership qualities and skills are being taught in schools and colleges.
No. These are not the subject to be taught from any institute. I became a cartoonist. How? I did not join any art school. I just developed myself as a cartoonist. And my model was D.D. Dalal, Dinanath Dalal, and then David Lowe. I do observe other cartoonists, their cartoons, I study them. But my main thing, there comes the model actually. The main model was D.D. Dinanath Dalal and David Lowe. That's it.
So you mean to say, as you were young, it was like leadership was a more of a spontaneous thing. So it should be like that for young generation also.
That instinct is there. The instinct speaks, and you develop yourself. Yes.
So you don't. It's not a matter which can be taught in schools. You have to be
not
spontaneous.
at all. Not at all.
So do you believe that leaders are born, that instinct should be there within the person?
Instinct is more important. When parents want somebody to become a doctor or an engineer or this or that, no. In America, there is a vocational education. Anything that the student likes, he can select the subject and develop vocation. Yes.
So is it more of a genetic thing than the environmental factors?
It can be. Not wholly, but it can be.
Okay.
My father was also an artist, a good painter, portrait painter. And he used to have oil paintings particularly. That instinct might have come in me. My brother Srikant was a musician. That too, my father was a musician. He used to handle violin, then harmonium, tabla, sitar particularly, sitar. Oh my. Great man. That instinct has come to my younger brother Srikant.
What qualities do you think that the youth of the India should possess right now to become efficient leaders? Do you have any message for them?
What message? If you are under a pressure, then it is not possible to a person who has got all the qualities, being pressurized in today's atmosphere of politics. He don't get a scope to show his skill. You see? Anything he wants, he don't get a support. That main leadership there, sitting there, which is not a leadership, but then he or she don't allow. He don't give them a free hand to go ahead with your own idea. No. That is what I hate, this type of democracy.
So you mean to say that youth of India...
What man sitting there at the helm is an autocrat and asking you to follow democracy? It is impossible, absolutely impossible.
Do you think that youth of India has a limited scope now when it comes to leadership?
No. There is no limitations, or no limit scope or nothing. But when somebody, as a prime minister, he has got his own position.
So what are the things...
And there are protocols, of course.
Okay.
Protocols are there.
So what are the things that people like me can do to enter into politics, or what can we do?
There is no any door.
Okay.
There are boards. inside or outside.
Okay.
And this is a very funny language. If anybody wants to enter politics,
Okay.
no.
You have to be, it should be with you.
No, you have to develop your own habits,
Hmm.
likes and dislikes, and you develop.
Hmm.
Reading newspapers, and I'm telling you my own little biography, autobiography has been published. But biography, yes, biography, autobiography, how I develop it. It's a long, of course, it's a long journey and thought. But slowly I was developing as a cartoonist. And then I developed newspaper reading. And then my eyes got, very, very stable and settled. That whatever, wherever, whenever I want a news, the news came before me, used to come before me. And here is the news which I must draw something. And I used to draw a cartoon. That instinct develops automatically. You must develop that eye. You see?
Yeah. So what was the when was the time that you felt, okay, I should do something about it? This is not going like it right in the society. I should raise a voice against this. What was that particular force? Can you say a particular incident which made you think like that and build this whole Shivsena and everything?
No. You don't know in your life what turns you are going to have. This automatically got developed. Where it forced me to start Shivsena.
Okay.
His name was given by my father. And being a political cartoonist, you have got all these things there in your blood. It has to be there in blood, of course. Anything against injustice, you fight. You must fight. I started fighting. And that time when I found that getting Mumbai as our capital, Maharashtra's capital, it may be the central, according to central decision. This is a commercial capital. Yes. Firstly, it is the capital of Maharashtra.
Right.
And after getting Mumbai, after having those 105 martyrs in Mumbai, capital of Maharashtra, we don't have any value. We don't get jobs, we don't get houses, nothing. Why the hell this form? When others are coming and taking the undue advantage of this, our capital. And thus it started. So you need a germ actually, to begin with.
Thank you, sir, for sparing your time.
Thank you very much.
Jai Maharashtra.
Jai Hind, Jai Maharashtra. Vande Mataram.
Vande Mataram.